Welcome to this featured event at the Carolina Ale House Car Show. Bringing my wife and kid along, and of course being in a rush because I'm trying to get good lighting and a lot of cars before the sun comes down, I get there super early. But in true Miami fashion, there's no cars. But I decided to take my time and go and pay attention to this baby. Nice, gorgeous red Chevelle. The lines on this car are just impeccable. The paint is flawless. The chrome is brilliant. Now, I didn't really get a chance to speak to the owner of this car, but what it looks like to me is a 66 Chevy Malibu. I might be off by a year or so. But it's done very well. Red leather interior, the classic dice hanging from the top. Body line is just immaculate. With a classic stance, but kind of aggressive. Very good looking classic wheels with a gunmetal finish. Slotted and drilled brakes. The car is just beautiful. Right next to the Chevelle was this late 60s Chevrolet Camaro SS with white rally stripes. Black leather interior, 4-speed to the floor, all black on black, factory radio. This thing is just gorgeous. Black carpets, black original mats. I only wish I could see what's under the hood. Very, very good looking original car. That white Corvette right next to it, not too bad itself. After a few minutes of walking what felt to be an antique car show, things got really interesting. So I guess you can say that the show started to fill up. Yellow Datsun, rear-wheel drive, Corolla, Firebird, even a Boss 302 Mustang. Being a GM guy, of course, I had to stop for this early 70s blue Trans Am Firebird. The lines are just exquisite. Look at them. Then all of a sudden, from behind me, all this rumble. Yes, that does say Bumblebee, and no, this is not really my style of car. Try and look at the brighter side of things in life. The exhaust on this thing sounds awesome. Car show even has its very own transformer. At this point, the show is pretty full. You have a pretty wide variation of cars, Japanese, American, lots and lots and lots of Chevys. I've even spotted a few BMWs. And of course, somehow I just always get attracted to a Chevy. In this case, a black Nova. A 396 SS Nova. Oh look, another SS. Except this one's a Chevelle with a 454. Next door to that we have a Ford, what looks like a old school Ford, maybe 30s body, completely custom, but that is most definitely not a Ford engine. That is a Chevy engine. Even the Fords are really Chevys. Very clean setup, very nicely done. Chevy orange red on the valve covers, which I personally really like. Lots of chrome details on the alternators, the pulleys. Very, very clean. If you notice, the vehicle also has these nice green flames. The exhaust hooks nicely under the bottom of the body of the car. And the fact that it has a Chevy engine is so awesome. Ford body, look at the aluminum tank in the back for the fuel. The thread patterns even match from rear to front on the tires. Pretty convinced that this thing is cool. But it got even cooler once I started talking to the owner.
That's detail, man. It's the overflow for the radiator. That's detail.
Oh, that is detail.
That's right. He used a flask as an overflow tank for his radiator. Now that's what I call getting something and making it your own. And now I'd like to take this quick little intermission to show you guys the Disco Vet that is here to party with a whole lot of thunder from down under. All kidding aside, this show has a sense of family. It's like people who've known each other for years just come up with their cars, sit down, have conversations, and just talk about their cars. You can literally walk through here and just listen to them talk about the things that they've done, have gone to go through with their own vehicles. A real sense of community. Up next, we have a real personal favorite of mine. The 1979 through 81 Pontiac Trans Am. This particular model is white. It has the 6.6 liter V8 in it. They also came with a 301 turbo, which was the pace car edition of this model, which is the one that my father used to drive, and is also why I have a personal attachment to this car. On the hood you can see the blue bird, which is iconic for this car. You might have even seen it on Smokey the Bandit. Very beautiful car. Check out the rear end on this 59 Dodge with these exaggerated fins and lights. Very unique style for back in that era. Also these two 50s Chevy Bel Air rear end. From buggies to pickup trucks, this car show was loaded with everything a car enthusiast wanted. But we were getting hungry. I guess it's a good thing that this car show is attached to a restaurant.